Ajowa, do you have anything you wanted to?
Yeah, I want to talk about the effort to get Ella Baker Day passed in this country. Ella Joe Baker, I like to call her because I live in a housing co-op in Washington, D.C., named after her, and we use her middle name, her nickname, Ella Joe Baker. But to get Ella Baker Day started, in this country to have April 15th or the 16th designated as a national holiday where Ella Baker is recognized. And there's a woman in Brooklyn who um, came up, well, she started this campaign. The first Ella Baker Day was held at University of Virginia, I believe, in 2011. And so um, her story was that the governor wanted to have a Confederate holiday, and she was incensed. I think her name is Hezbollah. No, it's an unusual name, but the last name is Paul. And so she was outraged and tried to figure out other people, especially people of color, that could be celebrated. And she came up with the Ella Baker Day. So they had that in 2011, and she started a campaign to get different states to recognize Ella Baker for her civil rights organizing. She's known as the godmother of the civil rights movement. But a lot of people don't know that Ella Baker was one of the first people to, along with George Schuyler, to start a whole cooperative federation across the country. The Young Negroes Cooperative League had a big conference in 1930 and had several chapters around the country. And this was during the Depression, which makes it really amazing that they were able to do this kind of work. And so, they didn't last very long, but it was, amazing work that they did. And Ella continued to work on cooperatives for like 45 years, even through the civil rights work that she did. And after that, and so she and her whole style was participatory, not top down. No need for leaders who would know everything. But she believed in educating regular folks about some skills, and also to realize that regular folks had information. They knew how to do things, and to tap into that information. And so there's I think New York, South Carolina, of course North Carolina, where Ella grew up in, have already had people to support the idea. And so we have an article now where you can go in, you can find resolutions. She has sample resolutions that you can, make, conform to your area, your locality, and go before your city council or state government, a county government, and ask them to adopt the resolution in support of Ella Baker Day. And it would really be a nice thing to do. In North Carolina, in on April 15th or the 16th, I'm not sure which one, but they're having an Ella Baker celebration. The Ella Baker Education Project every year educates young people about Ella Baker and the important work she did. So this April, they will be in Littleton, North Carolina, um, acknowledging Ella's importance to the movement and the country. So I hope that's something that people can get behind. Um, so we have a big state like New York, who has gotten behind it, and I hope we can do something like that here in DC pretty soon.
We can find ways to celebrate it even before it becomes like a government recognized holiday, right? Maybe
Yes,
part of the day is to go talk to people to recognize it, but we still just do it. Um,
Mhm.
I'm
that's
glad you
true.
mentioned it because I know I think in Chicago there's a squat. I don't know if it's around recently. I mean I don't know if it's around nowadays, but I think it popped up in the past few years called Ella Baker, and
Ah, cool.
this is a cool. I'm gonna share this to people and talk about co-ops.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
excellent. Yeah, she did a lot of great work, and she's not even known for that. That's which is so amazing. And another person, Helena Wilson, I think the Brotherhood of Sleeping Car Workers came out of Chicago, and Helena Wilson was the wife of one of the people that worked on the train, and she organized a lot of consumer cooperatives in the Chicago area. She did a lot of union work, and she's very not very well known either, but she was inducted, well, she will be inducted into the Cooperative Hall of Fame this year because of her work. And she is, even less well known, but she did some really, really great work. And it would be nice if, and so I think, Chicago was the main base. So if people, you know, I don't know if they even have any kind of a society or any kind of recognition of her, but it would really be nice to celebrate her work like they did in North Carolina when Ella Baker was inducted in last October. They had their own celebration, their local celebration. And it was just amazing to see at least 200 people come out, all the local government officials, state, county, and regular folks. It was just really, really an exciting time for one of their own to be recognized in the Co-op Hall of Fame. It was really a great thing. So, if anybody in Chicago wants to do Helena Wilson justice, that would be great.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass word along.